Andrew, how do you feel about the Brit card, or whatever they'll call it, UK ID card?
First of all, I think your callers and the earlier speakers have made all of the brilliant points. I think, firstly, let's deal with the word Brit card. You're absolutely right. That's totally inflammatory and should not be used. And I think also Lisa Nandy's comments yesterday about the right to prove that you're entitled to be here are also inflammatory. What we need to look at is what is actually intended to do. And what they're trying to do is actually a positive thing about improving efficiencies, as you emphasised, and also cracking down on illegal immigration. If they're only using it, and this is the question, if they're only using it for determining the right to work, then that's got to be a good thing. When people talk about personal data, I always remind them that, look, you're on CCTV 70 times a day, your supermarket knows you're shopping better than your mum does, and digital IDs, they don't add to the data, they simply tame it. So it's talking about efficiencies. And when you're looking at the cost, and I've looked at these costs, what they're saying is going to cost about 140 to 400 million, big sort of wide gap, if you like, to set it up, and about 10 million a year. You contrast that with the figures about 600 million a year it's currently costing with the inefficient system, and also fraud, which is estimated, it's a massive, massive problem, of about 3.3 billion is lost annually each year. So I think what they need to do is to change the language, turn down the rhetoric about the fear. And it was Edward Bernays, the father of PR, who said if you want to sell anything or to stop people buying anything, fear is the most powerful emotion. We're talking about identity. Data is the new currency, and we readily give away data every day with our shopping cards, with our social media posts, and all those who are complaining about digital ID, they're all doing it on social media. We're actually giving away far more data than this is ever going to happen with this particular card.
So get the comms right, keep the focus on what you're trying to do with it, and you think it could work?
I think if you sell it right, absolutely. But people need to address the fears which have been so eloquently put by your callers and other contributors to this programme. You've highlighted the issues and so on and so forth. What we need to look at is all of those, and also, as you say, the 1.7 million who are over 75 who don't have a smartphone. What they're going to get are physical cards. That's what I understand, so no one's left behind. The whole idea is to make it easier for people, so it's a one-stop shop. You don't have to go rallying around getting all the different documents and so on and so forth. It's information which is already obtained by these different agencies. All you're doing is to increase efficiency, but all of the concerns that have been raised by other people, they need to be addressed in a sort of sensible way. And I always say that sunlight is the best disinfectant. Let's actually look at what they're asking for and analyse that without spreading fear.